Hello, everybody. Good morning. I hope you guys are doing good today. So, guess what? We're going to be learning about plants. Ooh, very mysterious. Can anybody tell me what plants are? No? That's okay. That's why we're going to be learning about what plants need, what plants are, what they have, and all of that good stuff. But before we learn about plants, we need to go over our objective. Can anybody tell me what our objective is? Good job. Our objective is our goal, what we're going to be working on during this lesson. So, we're going to be working on how students will be able to write, draw, and label facts about plants using high frequency words, sounding out words, capital letters, finger spaces, and punctuation with some help of an adult. So you might be like, what does that mean, Ms. Gomez? Well, guess what? Let me show you first my flashcards because that's very important so you guys could see. So what it's asking you is that they want you to put a cool blue capital at the beginning of the sentence. They want you to use your finger spaces in between each word, meaning I space C, right? And then at the end, what do? We put a purple punctuation, right? So that's what they want you to do. But they also want you to draw a picture like the one I'm showing you right here in this flashcard in the second one. So they want you to draw a picture that is illustrating. What does illustration mean? Yes, drawing draws the picture, right? So it wants you to do the sentence first. Then it wants you to do a picture that matches. What does matches mean? That is the same, right? So you want a picture, like if you wrote plants have flowers, you want to draw a flower, right? And then they want you to label. What does label mean? They want you to put a little thing that says what it is, right? So if you draw yourself with a flower, you would draw your name, right? You would write your name, and then you would write the name of a flower, right? You would just put flower. And guess what? We need to use our sounds. So what do we mean by that? So let's read the sentence that my friend Abraham wrote. And he wrote, I went outside. I went outside. So did you see how he used his sounds for wet and outside? They're not spelled correctly, but guess what? In kindergarten, we do hard things and we use our sounds. And that is okay because I don't want you to spell them right. If you know how, good job. If you don't, that is totally okay. Okay? So that's what the objective, our goal for the lesson, what we're going to be doing, is asking you to do. Now, our standard, what is the standard? It's something that they want us to teach you, right? So for this lesson, we're going to be talking about how to combine the drawing. So what I just told you, how we're going to be drawing and then we're going to be writing an informative. Informative means that you're going to be telling someone about something. So in this case, you're going to be telling me about plants, right? What they have, what they need, and those type of things. And then you're going to make sure you label your drawing. So basically just what I told you, okay? Are we ready to learn about plants? I hope we are. Do you guys have any questions before I continue? No? Okay. Awesome. So, what are plants? Can anybody tell me what are plants? No, that's okay because we're going to be learning about plants. So some things that plants have are parts. Plants have a flower. Plants have a stem. They have leaves. They have roots. And guess what? They also need something to be able to grow and to live because they are living things, right? So what are living things? Like us. They live. They need the sun. They need water. They need soil. They need air. So just like us, right? So let me show you a video that will talk to you a little bit more about plants. Here we go.
On farms, in your schoolyard, even in the sidewalk cracks in the city. A plant can be an apple tree, the grass on your soccer field, flowers in the flower pot in your kitchen, even that catnip your cat goes crazy for. That's a type of plant. We eat plants. They provide a...
Did everybody catch that? We eat plants. So what are some plants we eat? Yes, we eat lettuce, right? What else? You guys can't think of anything? That's okay.
With oxygen. They feed animals. Plants provide decorations. They're even used to make clothing, backpacks, and other household items. They're inside, outside, on rooftops, on golf courses, and just about everywhere. When you bite into an apple, have some bread, eat that pasta, quench your thirst with some orange or pineapple juice, eat those chips, or have that cookie, you're eating or drinking plants. Without plants, animals like you and me, including all the wildlife in the world, wouldn't be able to survive. So let's start with the basics. What exactly are plants? What do they do? And what are they made of? Plants are living organisms like you and me that need several essential things to survive: water, air, light, and nutrients from the soil. They also reproduce like all other living things. Every plant starts out as a seed. A seed is either planted in the soil by people, blown there by wind, or brought there by an animal. When a seed takes root in the ground, it uses that soil's nutrients to start to grow. Tiny holes in the seeds are called pores, and they drink in the nutrients and the water that the plant will need to continue to thrive. When the seed breaks open and a plant emerges, it will extend upward towards the sun or a source of light. As it grows, different parts of the plant will start to show, and eventually that plant will create seeds of its own, and the process will start all over again. The various parts that make plants are not that different from our own bodies, in the sense that every part of a plant serves a specific function. Your blood carries oxygen around your body, from your heart to your brain. Your lungs breathe air in and out. Your stomach digests your food. Your skin protects your body. Plants have their own parts, such as their roots, their stems, their leaves, and their flowers, and they all have their own unique purpose. Each small part of the plant plays a vital role in making sure the plant survives and thrives. Here are the basic parts of every plant: the roots, the stem, the leaves, the flowers, the fruits, and the seeds. Of course, we know that the roots are underground and are the first part of the plant to grow out of the seed. But what do roots do? Well, first of all, they support and anchor the plant, so it won't blow away or fall over. They also absorb water and nutrients. They store sugar and minerals, and finally, they carry water and nutrients up to the rest of the plant. Here are some images of roots from various plants. Some are shallow, and some grow very, very deep. Next, you have your stem. The stem of a plant receives and carries water and nutrients from the roots, carries food produced by the leaves from one part of the plant to another, and helps water move up the plant to get distributed throughout its various parts. Stems also provide the support the leaves need to reach the sunlight. Think of the stem as a ladder for the plant, reaching higher and higher and closer to the sun. And then you have the leaves. The leaves are amazing. They actually make the food for the plants through a process of photosynthesis and come in all kinds of shapes and sizes. Look at how small these leaves are. Now look at these. They're absolutely huge. The leaves catch the light and have openings to allow air and water to come and go. And finally, as you can see, there are veins in leaves. Just like your veins carry blood and nutrients you need to live, veins in the leaves of plants carry water and nutrients from one part of the leaf to another. What about flowers? We know they're super pretty to look at, often smell really sweet, and they attract bees. But what do they do? Well, flowers are the seed-making part of the plant, are used for fertilization so the plant can reproduce, and sometimes turn into fruits or vegetables. They're colorful so that pollinators like bees and flies are attracted to them. The part below the flower that protects the buds as they start to bloom.
So I'm going to have to stop the video because I want you guys to see another video because we're going to learn a little song before we go to recess. All right, are you guys ready? Everybody stand up.
Roots, stem, leaves, flower needs sun and air and a little rain shower. Roots, stem, leaves, flower needs sun and air and a little rain shower. We start with a tiny seed in the ground, buried in the dirt, roots will be found. The roots get water and form a base. The roots will hold the plant in place. The stem holds the plant up straight and tall. It helps make sure the plant doesn't fall. The stem carries water up from the dirt. The stem helps keep the plant alert. Roots, stem, leaves, flower needs sun and air and a little rain shower. Roots, stem, leaves, flower needs sun and air and a little rain shower. The leaves are not just there for show. The leaves will work to help the plant grow. They take in sunlight and make it sweet. The leaves make food for the plant to eat. The colorful flower is so very bright. Bees will stop and rest in their flight. They pollinate flowers and spread it around. Then the seeds fall to the ground. Roots, stem, leaves, flower needs sun and air and a little rain shower. Roots, stem, leaves, flower needs sun and air and a little rain shower.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So as you can see, plants have a lot of things, right? So we're learning a lot of things, but right now I need you guys to line up because we're going to go to recess and then we'll continue our lesson.